Hello, today is October 2nd. Today we will continue to learn about the different forms of energy using the strategy M.E.L.T.S. Today's objective is students will identify light energy by how it travels. Key points for today are: number one, there are different types of energy including mechanical, light, thermal, electrical, and sound energy. Today, we will learn more about light energy. Light energy is visible energy that travels through space. Light energy that can be sensed by the eye. Light energy travels in a straight line until it strikes an object. Let's review what we have learned so far. What type of energy do you see? I'm going to show you a picture and I want you to think about M.E.L.T.S. First one, what kind of energy do we see? Well, this girl is watching TV. So the type of energy that she is using in order to watch is light energy. Next one. This is a wind turbine, and the wind turbine uses the wind, the movement of the wind, to create electricity. So in order to create that electricity, it needs mechanical energy, movement of the wind. This person is running. This person is using mechanical energy. Running is a movement. And the last one, this electrical circuit is how electricity travels. Therefore, this is electrical energy. Let's review M.E.L.T.S. M stands for mechanical energy. Notice the picture has a hammer, a nail, scissors. They all need mechanical energy in order to work. Electrical energy. It needs a power source such as a battery or an outlet in order to produce electricity. Light energy is energy that we can see, energy that can be sensed by the eyes, just like a light bulb or flashlight. Thermal energy is energy from heat. Sound energy is energy that we can hear, vibrations that travel to our ears. Light energy. Light energy is energy that we can sense by the eye. If we have a candle, the sun, a flashlight, we're able to see because of the light. If you are in a very dark room with no light, you will not be able to see anything at all. Light energy is needed so we can see. Pause this video and write down what are some things that give off light energy. Some things that can give off light energy can be light bulb, sun, light, flashlight, candle, lamps, phones, TVs, and many more examples. Think about this question. Is this true? Light energy heats things up? No. Light energy is energy that we can see, not that can heat and warm something up. That is the job of thermal energy. Now let's practice. Use your science journal to write down the answers of the following questions. Number 1 says, which is an example of using light energy to make something work? Is light energy energy that we can see? Yes. Number 1 says, coils on a stove lighting up. Number 2 says, using sun rays to power a solar charger. Pause the video, pick your answer. Now, the answer can be number 1 or number 2. Let's look at number 1. Coils on the stove lighting up. What are the coils on the stove used for? The coils on the stove are used to cook. So this is an example of thermal energy, not light energy. Light energy helps us see, not cook. Number 2, using sun rays to power a solar charger. The sun rays are being captured by the solar panels to convert it into electrical energy. So sun rays is an example of light energy. The answer is number 2. Light also travels in a straight line. The cool thing about light, boys and girls, is that because it travels in straight lines, it will cast a shadow if there's an object blocking the light. So you can see here, if there's a dark room and there's a flashlight, that object will cast a shadow. Very important to remember. Challenge time. You will use 2 index cards and a piece of masking tape. If you don't have index cards, please make sure to grab a sturdy piece of paper. You will fold the index cards in half and cut. You will draw an X on one of the cards. And the mission is to make light travel through each of the cards to make light appear on the card of the X. And this is how it would look. You have the 4 cards. Remember, the last card will have an X, and your mission is to make sure that the last card can receive the light. So you'll have to make these cards in a straight line in order for you to see how light travels. Let's look at this computer. What kind of energy is this an example of? Well, in order for us to understand what kind of energies are involved, we need to look at the energy that is first used. And I know that in order for this computer to work, it will need to be connected to the electricity in order to work. So the first energy, the energy source will be electrical energy. That's why the energy used is electrical energy. Then, once it is connected to the wall, that electricity will be converted into what kind of energy lets us see the screen? The energy that lets us see the screen is light energy. That's why the energy produced by this computer will be light energy. Number 3, what kind of energy is this an example of? What is the first energy that this calculator needs in order to work? I know that this calculator is using light energy to charge the batteries. Light energy to charge the batteries. And I know this because I can see the solar panel there. So the energy used is light energy in order to charge the battery. So electrical energy is also involved. So light energy gets converted into electrical energy. And the electrical energy will cause for us to see numbers in the calculator. So the energy produced will be light energy as well. Number 4, what kind of energy is this an example of? The first energy that the stove needs uses in order to function, to do its work, is electrical energy. I circle electrical energy. This stove needs to be connected to the wall, to the electricity in order to work. The energy it uses is electrical energy. This electrical energy will transfer the electricity and it will get converted into thermal energy because the stove is used to cook food. So the stove will produce thermal energy. Today we learned two different things. Number one, we've reviewed the different forms of energy in our daily life. And also we learned that light energy is sensed by the eye. Your next steps are: number one, watch the extension videos. Number two, complete the independent practice. Number three, complete your exit ticket. Thank you, boys and girls. See you Monday.